feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FM fam? How's everybody's evening going? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Feels like a Saturday to me for some reason. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna talk about ASCs. I get asked this question a lot, and then anytime I bring that up in a video, well, there's always people that want to dog on guys for having ASCs. Well, I can agree with them to some extent that just because you possess a ASC certification doesn't mean that you know how to actually work on cars. To have actually, let's get a mic check. Okay, thank you. I'm over here speaking. I got a little excited. Oh, but thank you, Supra, Peter, and who else? Oh, Lakes. Um, and I forgot what the hell I was saying. Just because you have an ASC doesn't mean you can actually apply that to a real world situation. I don't know how many times I've actually took the test and read a question and was like, what the hell? That does not make sense. I don't know if anybody here does the ASC online renewal app. If y'all do have your ASCs, those questions on there are weird, weird. And everybody, you go in the comments and everybody's like, what the hell? This just doesn't make sense. And their explanation is so far off. It makes us believe that there is somebody writing these questions and answers that have never been in the field and actually experienced some of these uh, scenarios. But then there are some times where I take a test and I have to play, how do you call it? Process of elimination, if you will. Okay. Um, there are great mechanics that just cannot pass an ASC to save their life, whether it's comprehension or actually um or a language barrier. There's multiple things that will keep somebody from actually passing the test, and then there's just good test takers. But I do have an article that I'm gonna read out, um, and then we're gonna talk about this. Do you need ASCs to be a certified or to be a mechanic? Of course, you got to have ASCs and ASC to be a certified mechanic. But just because somebody possesses that doesn't mean you got to dog them out. Okay, just like it's an accomplishment for some people, and some people do actually take it serious. And of course, when it comes to obtaining a job. So let's see what this article has to say about the ASCs. They're saying the real truth behind ASC certified mechanics and why it matters. Uh, so if you've ever gone to a repair shop and seen the ASC certified mechanics, you might have wondered. I'm pretty sure y'all know what that means. And I see Kevin down there talking about ask someone else, somebody else. Yeah, that's a little joke we have. Let me see. The fact is, literally anyone can hang a sign on a building that claims that they're auto mechanics. Mechanics do not need a license. We're going to talk about that. Such as hairstylists. Hairstylists, they could possess a license, right? Doesn't mean they know how to actually fix hair. I don't know how many times I've gone to a barber and they just mess my hair up. Even though it don't look like I have hair anymore, but um yeah, they just dude, man. Oh my goodness. And then homeboy down the street doesn't possess a freaking license, but man, he could cut some hair, you know. They are not required to attend any schooling, unlike chiropractors, and there is no minimum standard to be met. Sounds like shocking when you think about the damage someone could do to your vehicle and that they could even cause injury or death if they were incompetent. Think of someone who knows next to nothing working on the braking system of your vehicle, and this thought becomes crystal clear. Now, there could be people out there that have been in the business for years and years and years, and they cannot just grasp the hold on, why make it a little bigger. They cannot grasp the idea or the understanding of how different systems work in a vehicle. Some will see an issue and two different issues not being related, and or I'm sorry, two different issues that could be related, but it's causing two different symptoms. I think I talked about that in a video I just put out earlier today, where there was a light on the customer's dash, but two of the complaints were causing that single light to come on. So in order to get rid of that light, both of those issues needed to be fixed or need to be fixed. Okay, what does ASE mean? The nonprofit National Institution or Institute of Automotive Service Excellence began certifying mechanics back in 1972. While anyone can claim to be an auto mechanic, those who are ASC certified underwent extensive training to prove that they know what they are doing. That's not necessarily true. You cannot possess the certification and know what you're doing. It's weird. There's like a gray area. There's either or not so much a gray area, but you can kind of understand what goes on. You don't know to where you're just a parts changer or you're throwing parts at a vehicle without understanding why and how you got there. And then there's guys out there who understand and diagnosis becomes quick. But that comes with experience. The ASC was created to protect the automotive consumer and shop owner. By testing and certifying mechanics, both customers and shop owners can feel confident that they are working with a true automotive professional. ASC certification is a tangible proof that a person has a technical knowledge and experience that you want from an automotive mechanic. So that right there, when let's say you're going to apply for a job and on your resume you have certain ASCs, that may look more appealing to a shop owner or a shop manager, a hiring manager, than somebody who doesn't possess an ASC. You don't need all of them. I recommend just at least get a couple. That way you have that on your belt. But you don't need them. We got plenty of technicians in here that do great without them. How does the ASC certification work? Those who wish to be certified must prove they have been employed in the automotive industry or automotive field for a minimum of 2 years. So that's just to be an ASC certified mechanic or a technician. Applicants must then apply to take tests in certain areas such as brakes, suspension systems, transmissions, and engines. These tests are not free, but some employers do reimburse you, pass or fail. Some employers won't reimburse you at all, and some employers will only reimburse you if you pass. Each test has a set fee that the mechanic must pay for. These tests are only offered twice per year. That is false. If an applicant fails a test, they must wait 6 months to take it again. That part right there, if an applicant fails a test, they must wait 6 months to take it again. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true. I know um, this part right here is not true. I know if you go through the testing center, those tests are offered all year round. Testing process is not an easy one. The tests are created by a national panel of well-seasoned automotive experts and professionals, including automotive manufacturers, engineers, aftermarket part manufacturers, and more. Now, one thing I do know about ASCs, they are normally created or based on uh, GM, Mopar, and uh, Ford. So if you only know domestic or if you only know import stuff, you might struggle a little bit. Um, but it's really not. If you have enough experience under your belt and you've been through some sort of schoolings and stuff, uh, it you might remember some of these questions. So you might read a question and be like, "Oh, you know what? I've dealt with something like that," and boom, there you go. Let me see who. An applicant must have thorough knowledge about the subject. There is no way that an applicant can fake it or guess the correct answer. That is false. No, you can't fake it, of course. But they're saying you can't guess at the correct answer. I've done plenty of guessing. When I took my drive line, my manuals, yeah, drive line manuals, um, I guessed at a lot of those just because some of the pictures were horrible. Some of the names I had never heard about, like names of parts, and I was like, "What in the world is this?" Now, let me remind you guys, I only took these ASC certifications as I got a subject in Nissan completed. So as soon as I completed that area of Nissan training, then I would go take that ASC. Those who pass and become ASC certified must retake exams every 5 years to or maintain their professional status. That right there is true. We do have to go recertify every 5 years. Or now with the renewal app, you do it every year. It just pushes the certification back a year, and you're just doing it. You have to pass these questions every year. While a mechanic can pass one or two tests, they must pass certain testing levels to obtain true certification. For example, if a mechanic only works on brakes, they might feel it is sufficient for them to be an ASC certified in brakes and nothing more since they do not work on other systems. However, a general all around mechanic who wants to work on the entire vehicle must pass additional tests to be a true ASC certified. So, are they saying that you need to have two ASCs to be a true ASC certified mechanic? I don't know. I feel as long as you possess one of these certifications, you're a true ASC certified mechanic. You passed a test. In the early 1990s, the automotive industry recognized that changing that the ever changing emissions small controls on vehicles were requiring mechanics who specialize in this area. This caused the ASC to create a special course of tests. Those who pass these exams earn the title of ASC Advantage Engine Performance Specialist L1. Y'all have heard of talk about the L1. I am not L1 certified yet. I won't be L1 certified until I can actually put it to use, or not put it to use, but benefit off of it. And we'll get to that later on in the discussion. Those with L1 certificates have proven that they are knowledgeable and experienced in emission failures and the diagnosis of drivability issues on the modern computer controlled systems on today's engines. Which, think about this, guys. As we are going hybrid or electric vehicles, uh, a lot of these ASCs might be going away, and that's something I just thought about. Um, they might be going away now. We might have to get certified in a different area. Now, once we get certified in those different areas, those might become a little more important because of the dangers of EV vehicles. Whew. Other certificates include the ASC Automobile Service Consultancy 1. This certificate means that the mechanics have excellent skills in communications, customer relations, shop ownership, operations, vehicle system knowledge, and internal relationships. You'll find that most service advisors and shop owners or managers have the ASC C1 certificate. I've never heard of that. Never ever heard of that. The ultimate is the ASC Master Certificate. A mechanic must achieve certification in all required testing series. For example, there are 8 tests involved for general automotive mechanics. When you pass all 8 tests, you achieve the master certification in that area. There are also master certificates for medium and heavy duty trucks, school buses, engine machinists, and so on. Does anybody in here possess any something like that? The For medium and heavy duty? I sure in the hell don't. I don't think I ever will. Achieving one or more master certificates is a huge accomplishment. To keep the certification, a mechanic must continue his education and take tests every few years to keep the certificate valid and current. Holy crap. Yes, we are always learning. There's always new tech coming out. Always new tech coming out. Why does having an ASC certification? I keep getting certificate and certificate. I keep getting them mixed up. Imagine you are having an open heart surgery. Wouldn't you want to know your doctor wasn't just a GP? You would want to know that your surgeon was a heart specialist, that they had advanced training and education, and that they were licensed by the hospital as a cardiac specialist, right? Although, let me see, while your vehicle may not be as important as your heart, you still want and deserve to know that qualified mechanics are working on your car. ASC certified mechanics assure you that the person behind that wrench has more than just a basic knowledge about cars and is a master mechanic who has proven that they have the skills and knowledge in their head. Again, applying that to the real world is a different story. Having This will be the last one. Having one or more certifications from the ASC is one of the highest levels of certification a mechanic can receive. If you do not see the big blue and white sign stating we employ ASC certified mechanics, you should keep driving. I feel like this one's a little bit biased. I feel like it's a little bit biased. Is it all true? I don't think so. But like I said, we're gonna get into a discussion and we're gonna see how this goes. Because I know there's gonna be a lot of one side versus one side. And that's fine. That's fine. So members up in the building, we got Shopcat, we got Supra, we have Lakes. What's going on, Lakes? Frosty, John, DLC, Peter, Kevin, who else we got? Okay, Baja, what's going on? Baja Raging, Harbor Area Tech, what's going on, bro? Harbor Area Tech, I emailed you, bro. I need your address, doggy. Wrenching Mafia, what's going on? Wrenching Porch. Oh, we got M up in the building. What's going on, M? And holy, there's already a lot of comments. Carlos, what's going on? Carlos, Quick Wrench. I know Quick Wrench gonna have a lot to say about this. Carlos, Baja, John. Okay, I think we're caught up on all the members up in here. All right, let's get started. Watch just rolled in and tell me they shouldn't. Laugh my ass off. Um, I saw your comment as I was setting up, and I went and looked them up real quick. So, did I subscribe? No, I haven't. I subscribed, and I'm gonna check them out, bro. What is it about them that you know? Happy Friday, FM. And no, I wouldn't say they have to. They don't have to. They don't have to. In some states, we'll get to that discussion. It's required. It's in your best interest too. Okay, it too. Also, it means my employers can't force me to do a job in an unsafe manner. They know I have skin in the game. That is very true. We ain't trying to cheat or put anybody at risk of injuries and stuff like that. If you need a license to operate a vehicle, you should need a license to repair that vehicle or at least get paid to DIY. All bets are off. It's like truck drivers, right? They need to possess a special license to drive truck. It's not like anybody, I mean, anybody could do it, but you have to have the skill set as well. Or, yeah, you have to have the knowledge of what you're doing, and then you have to actually apply that knowledge on the road. Lakes, hello, Lakes. How's the new house going, bro? You getting the barbecue pits ready and stuff for us to come up there next year? Hey, Shop Cat Lakes, what's going on, Frost? Good evening, gentlemen. What's going on, Diesel Boss? Sup up? What's up, John? Fluffy, what's up, DLC? Peter, hey Peter, how's it going? At Shopcat, bad take. Let the state regulate it. Let's not give the state more money. Oh, there are states like that. I'm not. I know you're not Lakes, but you one hell of a mechanic, bro. You one hell of a tech. I tell you that. All I had certs when I was working at dealers. Now not so much. Don't need them to prove to anyone that I know how to repair cars. Most of the time, it's just a badge that people recognize in a shop. Yes, in a shop, and I think that's where it matters the most, if you will. Employers recognizing it, certain brands recognizing it, but not everywhere recognizes them. There's dealerships that don't recognize any ASCs out there. That's crazy. They only care about if you actually gone through their training. Mike Check, appreciate your Lakes. If you're at a dealer, you should at minimum get certified for your manufacturer. Yes. Yes. And there are, if you don't have certain you're not certified in certain areas, you can't do certain jobs in some places. Mike Good, thank you, Supra. Appreciate it. Peter. ASE, ask someone else. That's what I say, man. Go ask somebody else, man. Stop bugging me with this. M. Why is certifications needed? I've been certified in many things, means nothing at all. More certified people make more failures than experience. Well, John, it kind of goes hand in hand. Certified and experience. You can earn your certifications by being experienced, by passing the test. More certified people make more failures than experience. I haven't experienced that. So every certified tech I've worked with, um, they don't make mistakes like that. Mistakes hurt. Failures hurt. And you won't have a job. I don't care if you certified. If you're making mistakes, you won't be working that long. Mike Check, appreciate you. But in my honest opinion, there's no reason any experienced mechanic should be a level master certified. It only takes $400 to take the automotive gain certs plus A9 for light diesel if you like. $400 to do it all out. Are you saying all at once? Most ASCs are GM based. If you're GM trained, it will be right down your alley. Oh, y'all hear that? So if you know a lot about Chevys, about GM, go for it. I use the app. A lot of the app questions are experimental. Why are they experiencing Baja? Why are they experiencing on our? Why are they experiencing with our certs? Why are they doing that? I don't think that's right. Because they're gonna end up forcing us to go into these places and take these tests when we need to be in the shop turning wrenches. The only reason I use the app so I can do it whenever I have time. Cause if it's a little slow at work and I got 5 minutes to answer a couple questions, I'll do it. Not go drive 30, 45 minutes to go take the test, wait, take it, and then drive back to work. I don't get paid for that. What up, Fluffy and everyone in the chat? What's going on, Raging? ASC tests work in your advantage when looking for a job because they may require them. But I worked with a master techs with little experience. Yeah, even though it requires 5 years of experience, they do count schooling. So if you have, I don't know, let's say 2 years of schooling, and then you only got 3 years of actual work experience as a lube tech, you could still be master certified. I was hired, moved to AZ to find out they gave my position to someone else with more certifications. Long story short, it's simple. Oh, a basic simple mistake cost the company $0.5 million I wouldn't have. Now, John, just because somebody possesses a certifications does not make them perfect. Anybody can make a mistake. Anybody can make a mistake. Happy Friday, FM family. Happy Friday, Wrenching. No, you do not need ASCs. You don't. Not to work on vehicles. Not to work on vehicles. Some, like I said, some places do. They not necessarily require it, but they. What's the word I'm looking for? Um. I forgot the word. They'll look at it a little bit better. I'm gonna use that. I've worked with a lot of very unqualified techs that held certifications. Dad's Garage, do you hold any? Let's hit the like button. Yes, please hit that like button. Where we at? Where we at? We at 19 likes. Who else worked today, even though it's Veterans Day? I worked. We don't get no damn holidays off. No holidays except Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, and Labor Day, I believe. Oh, Thanksgiving too. Five days out of the year. Damn. ASCs get you better pay at most shops anyways. Like at my dealer, it's $1 per cert. $8 per hour. Flag better just for having your for your A series certs. Will pay themselves in one paycheck. Yes. I think we pay $1.50 per cert, but you have to have them grouped in the scopes that I had talked about last time. It's either $1 or $1.50. Man, I don't even remember. I just know when it's time for me to get a raise for the year. But yes, if I didn't have the certifications, I wouldn't have the scopes. I wouldn't have, man, because I think each scope is like $3, and that's including the ASC. So we have 4. So I think it's $3 or $3.50 per scope times 4. It's a lot of coin you're leaving on the table just to go take a test and say that you got it. I have been an independent mechanic forever. I haven't been certified for Fords or Mercedes, BMW, but I've diagnosed more than my foreman. I thought you worked at a Ford dealership. I could have sworn I've heard you say that before. I met a lot. I met a lot mechanic, ASC mechanic, and in real work, don't know how to work. Yes, you got to be able to put that down. You got to be able to. You got to be able to apply it. Apply. Hey Baja Automotive. Will you be doing a PCV union joint on a Forester? PCV union joint? What the hell is that? Sometimes we have no choice. Porch. Exactly. If not, then I would be down at like $17 an hour. Man, hold up. As an 11, almost 12-year, 10-year technician? Oh no. I'm NAFC certified. What is that? I'm at least 609 ASC. So, hey, I got my ASC, my ASC, my 609 also. I wanted to work today, Harbor. Oh, you had it off? You had it off, Porch? Or wait, hold on. You had the ability to have it off, right? Porch, ain't you a vet? Happy Veterans Day, bro. I got my best job ever, a job that I was told I couldn't ever get, ever. Yeah, I ended up on one of the top techs with 0 certifications. When I went to get certified, I ended up teaching the teacher class when you went to get certified. So you were teaching um when you went to get certified, so you went to a class to get certified or you went to go take the test? YouTube certified, less than ASC certified. Oh yeah, man. There's so many people that think I'm just YouTube certified. Come on now. I've been doing this longer than YouTube. Um that PCV is a common failure. Oh, the PCV union joint. Y'all have is y'all's built into the cover? Ours kind of is. Kind of. If we get a new cover, we get a new PCV valve. Working holidays equals more money, Porch. Let's hope it's worth it. Not on flat rate. Or who gets more money on flat rate for working holidays? Anybody? Oof. I'm hourly, Harbor. So you might get time and a half. Y'all get time and a half? Yeah, I saw not a big issue. Got the crossover pipe O-ring as well. Is that on the V6? No, fuck. Subarus don't have V's, right? Subarus don't have V's. I'm tripping. I agree that ASC test does not mean you're an expert. ASC tests are designed to test a mechanic's deductive reasoning skills. The test also challenge a mechanic's reasoning skills. Yes, absolutely correct, Baha. My boss is also a vet. We're both combat vets. We had work to do, so we did it. That's good. At least y'all had work. Uh, certiners, certiners for the people who set them up. Vacations are financial. What, Mark? Hold up. Having a little bit of trouble understanding that question. Hit the like button, folks. Yes, please hit that like button. Let's go. If you fail the test, you must wait 30 days. So it's not six. What they say, 6 months? Yeah. It's funny because a lot of these articles aren't always 100% correct. One of the best way to determine if anyone in the field knows what they're doing is if they can explain how the system they are working on actually works down to the science of the stuff. That's one thing I wish shops would do. An aptitude, I wouldn't say an aptitude test, but get them out there in the shop. Show me something. Show me what you know. Okay. I don't want to just hire you because you say you know what a 14 millimeter wrench is. Don't work like that. Fred, what is up, bro? Right on, Porch. Now, mechanic versus tech. Someone that loves their craft should always strive for that little extra. The best of the best always strive for that extra. The best jobs have the best techs that grow. How do we grow? How do we get stronger? Going to the gym. We get stronger in our craft by learning all the time. I'm constantly getting certified in many areas. So do you possess any certifications? Now we're talking about ASC certifications, John. If you're a master tech at Lexus, you get $600 towards a lease for a new car. They call it the golden handcuff. Wow. What? If you learn brands and not the science, it may screw you up. The science is the same. You need the same things for any spark. Yeah, I know. And I get myself caught up in that all the time because I am brand specific. Although I didn't start out like that, I am. I've grown to Nissan. Certification should be a nod to one's knowledge and experience, not a notch in your belt. Okay, so you're okay. I get what you're saying. Mr. Flo, have you been to GTR school? I have not. I don't think that will ever happen as long as we have at least one GTR certified tech. John, it's professional development for your craft. It doesn't necessarily mean you know what you're doing, but some people need certifications as milestones. Absolutely correct. Um, Rob, they have engineers making the test. Holy crap, I didn't even catch that. I did not catch that. Clever Rob, thank you for stopping by. Hey, Mr. Fluff, happy Friday. Happy Friday, TBSS. This is true. All cars need spark, fuel, and air. All work the same. Different manufacturers achieve the same thing, but in different ways. I wonder if there's an engine out there that spins backwards. Happy Friday, Carlos. What up, all? What up, Quick Wrench? If you can diag networks and O2 sensors, you can pass L1. I was scared of L1 for years until I read the test questions. I've heard that. And I've heard that they do like an open book type deal, which is cool. But I don't want to take it unless I'm getting that cheddar, which I heard maybe that's in the talks about them opening up an advanced what they call it, advanced engine or advanced something. The L1, they're talking about making it required for masters, I think. Required or giving them the ability or chance to be L1 certified through Nissan. The science behind how electrical items, mechanical items, fluid work will be the most assistance you can have in diagnosing issues with cars, especially when you have never run across new issues. Fluid, what's it called? Ah, I had it right there. Um, y'all know how a torque converter works, right? All right, right? I hope all of us in here understand how a torque converter works. And fluid motion, fluid, god damn. Well, anyways, the input shaft is not directly connected to the engine, right? Right. L3 hybrid is the tough test to get through. A lot of new words to learn. Happy Veterans Day to my fellow brothers in US. Oh, in arms. Yes. Happy Veterans Day to all of y'all out there. Ford in New Mexico has levels of master mechanics based on Ford training. Master mechanic, double master, and triple master. Only triple master mechanics could touch exotics such as the Ford GT. So my ability to work on a Corvair can be evaluated by someone who has never had a wrench on one. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Mark. And also, I think if you're gonna require somebody or at least base somebody's pay on ASCs, and this goes for shop owners and managers, I believe you should at least be certified yourself. Right? Can we all agree to that? Can we agree to that? Hi, Fluff. What's going on, Frank? Rich Ford only had 2 master mechanics, 1 truck line, and 1 general. Only Robert, the truck line, could take delivery of any Ford GT in the entire state of New Mexico and surrounding areas. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like that, like us, only the GTR tech can do a PDI on the GTRs. Only an EV specialist can do a PDI on EV vehicles. Only hybrid certified techs can do hybrid PDIs. Achieving bus and HD is standard in the fleet area and will get you a great starting pay if you're thinking of moving from commercial to fleet. ASC is done. Those literally came out when the internet wasn't a thing. Firmly believe ASC certified is meaningless. Yes, they may help in some cases, but it's not required now. No, it's not required. It's not required, but in some cases required for pay. If you understand. I love your new T-shirt. Thank you, Frank. It's called Education Certification Inflation. Oh, yeah, technically, I feel a good majority of ASCs are outdated. They are, but they're also, like Baha said, these experimental questions on the ASC app. They're putting hybrid questions mixed in with transmission questions. They make you more money from the point of the shop you work for. Yes, absolutely. They absolutely do. Thank you, Supra. We should make a shirt, Fluffy 2024. What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean? Wrenching, you coming on tonight, bro? Hold on, wait, hold on. Just rolled in. It's some funny stuff. I have up some videos to them before. Oh, really? Oh. Equinox is done after waiting almost 2 weeks for back order. OEM injector runs like a top. It runs like a top. That is good. What's going on, Turner? Employers are advising a moving allowance for current ASC. One shop offered me 15 to move to Washington. I had to decline due to the housing market. Holy. You have to have a CDL to be a truck mechanic also. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I know Easy Tech. I know Easy Tech Joe, right? He's a truck mechanic. I don't know if he holds a CDL. I don't know. I have to say my best job and the ones I was best at, I wasn't certified, but it came down to experience. Experience is key. And also, just because you have experience don't mean you know what you're doing either. It's weird, right? Like people could play. I'm gonna just shoot this out there, right? People could play basketball all their life and can't make a basket to save their life. Fluffy, did you hear Texas is going to get rid of state inspections and only require OBD2 emission checks? Yes, Baja, I did. I actually did a stream on that. Ooh, back in early August or July or something like that. When in when is that supposed to happen? But we're gonna get started. We're still going to get charged for it. I got an email to apply at a Nissan dealer. That's what's up, Super. But stay where you're at, bro. You got a good thing going for you right now. This is why in Canada, every shop and company in the trades is required to have a red seal tradesperson to make sure it's being done right. And if you do not have a red seal, you can be fined. Oh no. Super no Nissan. Hey, wait, porch. We talked about this. They make you money. Most of the time, they just mean that you know how to take a test. As far as the ASCs, yeah. But if you can apply it, if you can take the test, pass it, and apply it, you're good. You're golden. Here at Red Seal requires 4,000 to 8,000 of hours of work, 4 to 6 years of school training to get certified, depending on the trade. Now, Turner, can anybody just I got the hours. I've been in the field this long. I've done the training, even though I haven't been able to grasp it. I've been through the training. Can I get certified? It's so weird. I'm required to have ASE and EVT as a fire mechanic. As a fire mechanic? Like firefighter, fire mechanic. What do you mean, CJ? I mean, you're are you a firefighter mechanic? You work on fire trucks? And EVT. What's EVT? I don't know. I've never seen that before. And you have to do proficiency tests that are actual work. Oh, okay. So that's okay. Now we're talking. My old foreman made more mistakes than most of it. That's why he's a foreman and not an actual tech. Also, I watched the owner, foreman, Chevy certified ASC, double ASC, and 3 other waste half a day trying to find a simple issue. Okay. Simple issue, huh, John? ASC haters mistake the ASC test for real experience. The ASC tests are competency tests. Baja, agreed. ASC in Canada is no more valued than a high school or online certificate. We do not recognize ASC for anything. So I would be a POS up there. Turner, is that what you're telling me, dog? I've seen several techs that are ASE but avoid fault tracing jobs uh, that they couldn't find was a drive shaft issue. It would have taken me 10 minutes to find by using the checklist we were required to follow. My 2 weeks I was there, I would have found it in minutes. Because Canada is behind, they drive cars that are ancient. Ouch. I worked today. I did too. Nicholas, most shops would like their techs to have ASC certs. I was a master tech for 13 years and managed shop for a decade. Any shop that possesses ASC technicians will showcase their techs certificates. It's just a little. What's going on, Nicholas? ASC tests are good for 5 years. The app keeps you current year to year for $50 annual. You get one question per week per subject. You only need 20 questions annually to pass, I think. No. 8. 8 times 8, 64. 64. So you have to pass 8 out of the 12 questions, but you get a second chance question for all the ones that you miss. And let me see if I can bring it up. ASC, what is it? ASC. Okay, right here. So it's a total of 64 questions out of 96. Yeah, if you're a master. But you only need 8 per, you only need to pass 8 questions per area. Ooh, yeah, see, and I have 5. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me turn my brightness down. Down. So I have 5 questions per area. And like this one, manual drive trains and axles. Look at that. I've only passed 4 out of 8. Or I've only got 4 out of 8 questions correct so far, and I have 7 of them waiting. I take too long to take these questions, to answer these questions. Meaning, put it off. I think I had like 60 questions. It right now it's showing I have 40 something questions that I need to answer. Takes forever. Certification opens jobs. It does not guarantee ability. That is correct. The PCV Union Joik is a milk shack maker. Oh, milkshake maker. PCV. Okay, I got you. I did work at Rich Ford as a used car mechanic. We worked on all, so I was required for a specific certification. But I did go to. But you say you've been an independent tech all your life. Hold on, John. Hold on. You did work at a dealer. He taught the teacher and the class things they didn't know. Maybe you shouldn't be working on cars. Who? He taught the teacher and the class things they didn't know. Maybe you shouldn't be working on cars. Who we talking about, Nicholas? It takes a lot to drive a semi. It absolutely does, and hats off to y'all. Hit that like button, folks. 25. Yeah. Long time no see. Everyone hope y'all having a good start to y'all's weekend. What's going on, Fred? Man, it's been a minute, bro. Actually, you commented on a video the other day. But yeah, what's going on, brother? My province regulates it, and they don't get any money from me for my license. It's subsidized because without tradespeople, Alberta grinds to a halt. Oh. It is not really even a PCV. It's more of a coolant pass through that leaks coolant into the engine air. Oh, over engineered items. A foreman is never expected to be a subject matter expert. They are paid to push text, delegate work, and talk to customers. That's why most of them are considered useless. Hey Fred, what up, Supra? How's work going? Work is there. Y'all get any more EV buses? Have they sorted that out a little better, bro? What up, Fred? Actually, hold on. I got for you, Mr. Flow. Appreciate you, DLC. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you. Oh shit, I just skipped. Oh, I didn't skip that many. How's it going, Wrenching? Let me see. When I interviewed for a job working for a defense contractor on Lav 3s, After I asked if they wanted to know if I knew anything about mechanics, she said, "Your license should be okay." Hey, hold on. I mean, it could be like, never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up. Just got off job offer out the state. Who did? You did? Mafia, how's it going? Two stroke spins backwards, but I believe Subaru spin backwards if I remember. Oh, Detroit's could run the opposite direction. Oh, damn, really? We have a 1939 Leyland Cat Cub 24-seat bus in our shop this week. 48 foot. They swapped them to Dodge 251 L heads, 6 with 4-speed manual shifter behind to the right of the driver. Behind? Like, in what? Whoa. I'm with Supra. I'm at least 609 certified. Yes, to work on AC systems. Had a 99 Jeep Wrangler manual trans. The distributor shaft moved to 180. And the 4.0 engine ran backwards. What? We also just fired up a Jimmy Power 60 GMC fishbowl bus. Wow. Nice. Let me see. Input shaft is connected to the torque converter. The converter connects. It's not directly coupled. Moves by fluid. Fluid. It's fluid. It's moved by fluid. What up, Quick Wrench? We'll be sending you an email soon. Keep an eye on it. During my paid training sessions, I give students a code, FFD. I tell them, don't tell me what is, tell me what it is not. Meaning, prove what's working correctly first before what's wrong. Okay, John, I'm gonna show you something. Check this out. So, torque converter. So we have fins. We have. Oh, what the fuck is this? That's not what I wanted. We have different fins inside that spin the fluid, right? So the torque converters bolted directly, the front of it, where it goes into the crankshaft, directly bolted to that flex plate. That flex plate spinning the actual outer housing of the torque converter. And it's spinning that fluid so fast that it's spinning this forgot the name of it. The stator? Okay, the turbine spins the stator. No, I might got that wrong. Anyways, where's a picture? I'm looking for pictures. I can't find a good one. So then the part that the actual input shaft is directly coupled to is free floating. That thing is just floating. That's why we can be in park, or yeah, that's why we can be at a stop. I'm sorry, we could be at a stop and not kill our engine because that what's the centerpiece called? Yeah, the stator, right? It's actually just not moving. I might get some of this confused because it's been a long time since I've learned or talked about this. Turbine pump. No. There we go. Let's see if I can shard this right quick. The input shaft is not directly connected to the engine. That's where we get manual transmissions. So we got this, sending fluid, spinning this, and that. And it's just, I forgot what the hell it's called. Fluid motion, fluid. Somebody help me out. Fluid something. So this thing, it just circulates the fluid, right? It just goes and goes and goes. And of course, it multiplies torque. What up, Quick Wrench? We'll be sending an email out to you soon. Oh, Quick Wrench. Let me see. During my we read that one. I've had the combo before. Trade school doesn't teach me how to diagnose and fix given problem. It teaches me how to learn to diagnose and fix the problem. Yeah, that big difference. Not teaching us how to diagnose, teaching us how to learn to diagnose. They're learning us. Yes, Baha. Oh, so you did 671 side load. Thank you for your service to all our veterans. Yes, thank you. Man, where's a better picture of this shit? Torque mode. The word you were looking for. Fluid dynamic converters are fluid field multipliers to move the pump in the trans. There you go. Fluid dynamics. I could not freaking come up with that. I'm not a transmission guy. Okay. I understand how they work, right? I've only torn a couple apart. Nissan, I know how Nissan does it. We don't do this fancy schmancy, Who was it? Turner? You were out there rebuilding them, right? Splitting them open, uh rebuilding them, if you will. I think you mentioned that before. I didn't do anything to it. Just got to go for a little ride. Rebuilt the fuel pump on the Leyland though. Them old buses are sexy. I got permission to take pics and vids of the Leyland and fishbowl, so I have a video soon. I hope. CDI is national required for truck mechanics. CDI. Truck mechanic. I don't know. Where's Easy Tech, man? Where's Easy Tech? He would be able to help us out here a little bit. CDL test now is even harder now that it is it? Is it harder? Man, they're driving automatics. You have to road test the truck. Yes. I will admit, while I can wrench on anything and I have yet to pass on a failure, I can admit not having a specific cert does hold back on my efficient. Ugh. Let me reread this. I will admit, while I can wrench on anything and I have yet to pass on a failure, I can admit not having a specific cert does hold back on my efficiency for each brand. That's why I stick to one. How come new cars come with air compressors instead of spare tires? That's a good freaking question. I don't know, Balji. I don't know. I do not know. Flood business pick up at all? No. Today we had some business, but it was the kind where you're like, man, ain't nothing. User error type deals. I'm doing a premiere tomorrow at 10:55 a.m. Mountain. Love to see y'all there. Start off with Veterans Remembrance Day tribute. If the math right, the 2 minutes of silence at 11. What time? Yeah, Mountain time. Okay, so that's gonna be 2 hours behind me. So that's gonna be 12:55. I'll try to tune in. We should be at lunch right around there. Your dad. No, your dad. What up, Dad? Fire equipment repair is different game. Cost, who cares? Fast, better be. Oh. My gig, I have incentives is good. With no works, I'm making less money now. I think we all are right now. Kind of sucks. Yes, sir. I work on fire trucks, emergency vehicle technician. Oh, okay. I got you. So you work on only fire trucks, or do you work on the ambulances? The ambulances. Do you work on ambulances too? Now we keep ancient cars on the road. Man, back when I first started to work as a mechanic, the shop I was at only paid 50 cents ASC extra. Bro, friend, dude, we're going. We need our money and we need it now. JG Wentworth. Which continent has the best techs? I've seen videos of some techs in the Middle East rebuilding the engine. Oh my goodness, bro. And their chanclas, holy crap, they are breaking them down, tearing them down, lifting them out. Dude, I could watch those videos and just like be amazed. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Easy. That's what okay, CDL. Okay, hold on. Let me start this real quick. I need to go down to the bottom of this. CDL are not required at some shops. They will tell you that when you're doing an application, but for the most part, especially dealerships, they will still hire you. Most will help you get the CDL. CDL is only required in order to test drive the trucks, but we can still drive them around the shop campus, just not on the road. Okay, so actually to take them out into the street, you need the CDL. But so easy, does that hold you down to if you have a drivability concern that requires you to get on the highway up to speed, you can't check that out, um or will somebody tell you like, yeah, it's making this noise, that noise, it's doing this, and then you try to diagnose it from there? How does that work? Which continent has the best? Oh, removing engines by hand, no cherry picking. Yes, that. Oh my god, dude, that is amazing. Love, you just need to jump to independent. Yeah, it's a chance, but it's damn good chance. I'm too. I'm not there, bro. I am not there. If I go independent, I'm literally going independent on my own. Or unless you mean independent shop. Or wait, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'll go to an independent shop. They would have to match my pay and then some. I've been an independent for decades, and my personal shop was everything from auto to full racing and customization. Hey Fluff, I'm a bit late. You good, Shannon? You good? You good? Uh, are they the best or just bravest? Bravest, maybe, but they get them running. They get them running. I seen how they make the brake rotors too. Interesting ass video. Interesting ass video, and they don't even burn their freaking bare feet dealing with molten metal. Hi Shannon, the company we got our eighth EV bus just filed. Oh, holy crap! Holy crap! That is crazy, Fred. Born into rich Ford, working on all brands for used cars, also Ford specific. I couldn't work under my father, so I worked all other brands on all brands under used, but that was still at the dealer, correct? Hello, just got done at a shop. Finally got the lift to myself for my own project. Hey, that's what's up. Transking FM fam, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing good. What's going on, Chris JRS? Hey, shop cat. Did you know parts department people must be 609 certified? Basically, anyone that orders and touches the Freon tanks must be complete certified. I did not know that. Hey, Jamie, how are you tonight? Hey, Jamie. You must be talking about. Fuck. Excuse my language. Correct. The housing is connected to flex plate, stator turbine clutches inside. These part connect transmission. I'm rebuilding my sons now. Yes. So they are not directly connected. It's connected by the stator or just moved by the stator. So it's that fluid is what drives the transmission. That's why that torque converter ain't full. You get no movie. Fluid dynamics. Yes, Baja. The red things connected to my wristwatch, Dr. Nick Rivera. What project were you working on? Solid axle swap 460. Yo, what's good, fam? What up? Easy Tech. Gotta go, guys. I'll watch the rest of the stream. All right, Carlos, thank you for stopping by, my dude. Okay, did you get it all done? Yes, that's them. We have 7 35-foot buses from them for about 5 years and have multiple problems with them. 40-foot bus we got recently had body water intrusion from day one. Dang. Now I'm taking my time. I'll have the axle in tomorrow. I think different people call the input shaft either input shaft or torque shaft. Input shaft. Who is y'all's Torah rep? Spare tire issue, weight space, cost, like no service manual. And oh, y'all don't, what the hell? We're still doing we have the service manual still. It's online and it's we provide them in the glove box, the glove backs. Not CDL, not required. At some shops, they will tell you that when doing an application, but for the most part, especially dealerships, they will still hire you. Most will help you get the CDL. 9 out of 10 people do not use the spare tire. Removing it for weight reduction also adds more cargo space. Does it add cargo space, man? Because I feel like no. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in a trunk that doesn't have a spare tire. Not yet. Not yet. I think we still provide the spare for the most part. Just got a new welder, so pretty happy about that. That is what's up. The air pump is EPA thing. Manufacturers are required to cut weight and cost with some brakes. Not all donuts will fit. So the decision was made to cut spares and give fix a flat to and a pump. You can't, if you have a blowout, that fix a flat ain't gonna do. You will have to post some pictures if you can. I wish I could be there to help you. CDL is required in order to test drive the trucks. We can still drive them around the shop campus. It's not on the road. Yay, I'm soloing it. I see my shop foreman replace a rear man. Have you? Mustangs didn't have spare tires for weight, but could be ordered and purchased at time of signing. Not available for those with Brembos. In a car, in a car, in a car in 2 hours that pays 12 hours, kind blown. In a car. What do you mean? And what are you talking about, Wrenchen? India and South Africa have the most disciplined mechanics in the world. Now, the best will. I would hire them before anyone else. Only Class B CDL is needed for semi trucks with the trucks without bob. Is needed for semi trucks without trailers or bobtails. ASC certification and extra training offered by each particular manufacturer is beneficial to taking techs to the next level. Experience is great, but the more info you know, better you should be. Better you should be doesn't always mean that will be the better you are. The training don't help. Find a new profession. Hey, I agree. I agree. Uh, boom, boom. Hold on, guys, doing something real quick. And again, okay, so I'm gonna bring somebody in here and we're gonna talk about some stuff. Hey JW, say your quick wrench. Not having your CDL doesn't hold you back. Most shops have guys that are CDL certified, and when they test drive the truck, they will run the info to the foreman and pass the information along. Gotcha. How you liking that your new job, bro? Or not new, it's new. What, you've been there 6 months, maybe? How you liking it so far? How are you? How you? Oh no, it's not 6 months. You've been there a little longer for that than that. What up, Shannon? But having your CDL does help, though. You never can have too much leverage as a technician. That is absolutely correct. I'm mounting a winch on my car trailer tomorrow. Been waiting for 2 years now. Wow. Not too bad. How are you? All good here. Winch is awesome. Fluff, go hang out with your boy, man. Don't Kia's. Oh, don't miss that opportunity. I'll have him in a little bit. Porch. Not much. JW just got done with work. I'm gonna head out. All right, Miss Carol. I seen that you were doing a four banger transmission. You didn't connect the axle from the spindle. You just put it to the trans over the side. Uh, do you do the same step on the passenger side? I don't remove it. I don't even touch that axle. Don't touch that axle. The only time I touch that axle physically is when I'm putting the transmission back in and I need it to spline up into the differential spider gears. Later, Jamie. Have a good night, Jamie. Hey, Dave. Hey, Jamie. Actually, I'm back at the dealership, bro. Another one. Oh, what? Oh, what in the world? Dude, you got me by surprise right there. That's a suspension shop in town offering good pay and also could be my ticket to go to the SEMA. There's a suspension shop in town offering good pay and also um how long have you been at the place you're at right now, Supra? Hey bud. Hey there, Frosty. Hello. Hello, Shannon. Nap time. Y'all have a wonderful night. Stay positive. Good night, Porch. Thank you for stopping by and conversating with us. Hey yo. What up, OG? What's up, OG? What up, OG? A CDL can cost around 6K. Oh my goodness. Later, opening tomorrow. I'm hoping to live stream a Subaru that has major network failure. Stay tuned for wiring diagrams and scope waveforms. All right, Baha, you have a good night, brother. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for stopping by and sharing your knowledge. What up, fellas? How's everyone's night? What's going on, OG? 7 months, Supra. You been there 7 months? How is business there? I mean, y'all are whatchamacallits? Independent, right? Y'all work on everything? Oh, what am I doing? Hold up. Hey there, Renchi. How's it going? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, man, it's been about a month. I like being a fleet mechanic, but I was hitting a ceiling. Only so much work we could do. I don't like ceilings. I need room to grow. Man, um, dude, that's crazy. That definitely caught me by surprise, bro. Definitely caught me by surprise. Surprise. Hey Shannon. What up, Turner? I can come on.
Hola, ¿cómo está, señor?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Been getting work for much for the last 2-3 months. We dropped down on work coming in and the start of the new pay period. No work in the first 3. Oh my goodness, bro. Now that's gonna be just about everywhere right now. Just about, depending on where you're at. I know all of where I'm at right now, man. We are struggling. The whole city's struggling. Everybody. See, hey, Raging. I'll be. What, Richard? Richard? What up, Kev? Nah, don't forget. Well, don't forget. I've always been a mechanic. I've worked many jobs. Join in a couple minutes. All right, Richard. Does anyone else have the big bastard Mayhew pry bar? And how much did you pay for it? I think that pry bar is about $180 by itself. You're talking about like the 42-inch, right? Or are you talking about the bigger one? I want one. And certified in many jobs of all types. I just want it. I want it.
Princess Auto just got one. Got that's made by the same guys that make the Mayhew, but it's a 52-inch, and it's like $100, and I'm getting one. I'm getting one.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What up, folks? What up, Paul P? How you doing, Paul? Hey, Shannon. What up, Raging? Oh, I did say what up, Raging already. All right. What up, Kev?
What's going on?
Let me ask Kev, you, how you doing?
Kicking and on this side of the dirt.
Oh no,
that's
good. A good thing.
Oh okay. Okay. I get you. I get you now.
Being a little slow tonight. It's okay. Fluid dynamics.
Fluid dynamics. What the fuck was I saying? Fluid motion.
Nothing.
Little hydrostatic in there, you know.
Dude, how is it?
It's all right. Brain farts.
Yes, I have a lot. I have a lot of them. Frosty, like I know what it is, but man, it's like the whole thing putting it down, right?
The harder you think about it, the more it goes away.
Yes. Frosty, big icon pry bar.
I'll remember that shit at like 4 a.m. and like, oh yeah. No. I fixed cars at 4 o'clock in the morning by doing that. I'd wake up, it's like, shit, that's the problem. Oh, go fix it the next morning.
Or you ever have you get a thought at night and you go check it and it's not it and you're like, fuck, I was hoping that was gonna be it.
Not yet.
No.
Most of them are correct.
So on this ASC topic, do you still hold certifications or no?
No, I let them lapse.
You let them lapse? All of them?
Yeah.
You've been independent how long? Or mobile?
13 years.
13 years. Yeah.
That's the thing is I don't know why everyone like is all on the ASCs when down stateside you guys have a damn impressive trades college program and certification. It's far superior than an ASC. Far superior.
I have a Chrysler automotive apprentice program where I went to a cool 2-year college.
Yeah,
got my associate degree for automotive.
Yeah, Like that's the thing, is like your journeyman's ticket down there, like an actual federally recognized journeyman's ticket down there is golden. It's golden. But that's the thing, is it's the cost of the money, because the colleges down there, they just started screwing everyone over on the tuitions for it now.
Yeah,
like everything else. Days, it was easy and it was affordable.
I see, I'm about $30K in on the whole tech school.
Yeah,
which blows my mind because it was only a year.
Yeah, no, that's
Really?
way too much.
But I was full time.
Full-time
5 days
student?
a week, 7 days, or 5 days a week, 7 hours a day.
Mine was considered full-time, except for half the semester I was doing nothing but schooling. Then the other half of the semester I went and worked at the dealership. So you had the teaching, and then you go apply it, and then the next semester, same thing, just rotate for
that was through Chrysler,
2.5 years.
That was it. Or you just apprenticed through Chrysler?
Yeah, apprentice through Chrysler.
Okay, it wasn't a program that Chrysler had.
Yeah,
with them. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I had to physically have a job at a dealership before I could go to this school. I mean, it was hand in hand.
Okay, I got you.
So like that's the thing, is here in Canada, it costs you, like, to become a mechanic, it's about $3,600. That's just pays for your schooling. Where it all counts is your hours worked and the people that you work for and your letters of recommendation and the competency test. Like you're only paying for the 20 hours a week that you go and do for school. But it's like, that's the thing, we make it affordable up here to still do it. And down in the US, that's what they need to do. You guys used to do that. You used to be able to go to a local college. It was like, I think it was $2,600 back then for automotive mechanic down in most of the states. And you only paid for the school. You worked the hours. You worked under another journeyman or a shop on that, and they recorded your hours. And as long as you didn't have complaints against you or too many failed projects, you're golden.
I think mine was like
way to go. Like, it's, you guys got to fight against your states and the colleges, man, and get it back to where it was. Like, because you guys used to have a good system.
I'm paying like if I went to a university, or I paid like I went to a university.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Get all your money back. Come up here, Canada. Do your SEO. Go back down, and you're fine. There you go.
I paid like $2,500, including the books, per semester.
We got a Nissan dealership up here that will hire you, Fluffy.
I don't know. Frosty, why you gonna piss off?
Ride the beaver.
That's a new Snap-on. Everyone in chat.
We got Snap-on up here. We got Snap-on. We just don't have Matco. So
I don't. Not Snap-on.
It's all right. Import
it. Right.
Well, we got Canadian Tire to make up for Matco. We don't need Matco. We got Canadian Tire.
I do believe the 54 is thicker than the 58. Aren't those like 3/4 inch or an inch thick? Some beefy ass pry bars.
Well, the one that Princess Auto's got now that they're carrying is made by the same guys. I think it was 52 or 54 inch. The thing's a monster. Yeah. Like, I thought my big bar was a big bastard. This thing's a beast,
dude.
Hey, Fluffy.
Yeah.
If you do move up here to Canada, go visit Tim Horton.
Tim Horton?
Tim Horton.
Tim Horton's the best donuts and coffee in the world, eh? How about
yes,
that?
They
eh?
are.
They are.
Up.
Is that a restaurant?
No, it's like a Dunkin' Donuts.
It's a coffee shop.
Okay. I don't drink coffee.
You don't have to eat the damn donut.
Chocolate, man. They got tea.
No, I drink coffee. I drink iced coffee. I'm one of those. I drink can't do hot. I can't do hot, man.
When we were going to Europe this summer, we got stuck in Canada, so we got to visit a Tim Horton. So that was nice.
Well, do you know what the cool thing is about Tim Hortons? They're the only coffee company that sent coffee to the soldiers. Canadian and American soldiers they actually got coffee trucks shipped
Nice.
over to the Middle East for U.S. and Canadian soldiers.
No disrespect.
Starbucks said, no, we're not going to send a lick of coffee. Tim Hortons like, hell yeah, coffee's on the way.
No disrespect, man. I paid the Matco tax for mine yesterday, but I needed it now.
Matco tax.
Yeah. How much are they? I think they're for the 4-piece set, or are you talking the big boy Frosty? ASC certs are just papers on the wall. I have a few, but experience is all anyone cares about. Sometimes it just depends on the shop or the owner.
It makes you look good because it's like anything else. It's pumped out into the media. Oh, you got to be ASC certified. You got to be ASC certified. So that's what people see, but they don't know what the hell it actually means.
I wonder how much value an ICS diploma would be down there, because it's a full blown mechanics course. They don't require the hours, but if you have that course and you have the hours, you can write the exams up here. Like it's a serious course. It's like US, it's only like a $600 US course, but it takes you about a year to 2 years to do it. And it's a full blown automotive training course. They give you the books and everything.
That's what I went through.
Yeah. There's a couple, like Browns is still doing it. Browns still does it. They're good courses for people that want to get into the trades. I take one of those, a person that has one of those over an ASC any day.
What's that?
Well, an ICS or a Browns college diploma.
You know, I wish I still had my damn textbook from school.
And bet it was an expensive one too, like $300, right?
I think it was a little more than that.
Yeah, they're expensive.
But being that I do the YouTube thing, I could just read it, elaborate, talk about real world experiences, and dealing with.
I can email them to you. Subject. I got all the textbooks on PDF.
Look at that.
I got every textbook ever made on PDF.
What's your issue with ASC?
Who?
Anybody's issue with ASC?
Oh. They say ASC technicians don't know what they're doing.
Well,
they don't,
According to ASC,
this is just the confusion in comments from.
According to ASC, you have to have the minimum amount of competency to pass their particular test. It does not mean you're a great technician or you know what the hell you're doing.
Nope.
It means that you have an understanding.
You have some minimum understanding of that
area
of work, that area of repair.
And you can take tests.
Yes.
Basically what it boils down to.
I can pass those tests with my eyes closed.
No, you can't. You got to be able to read the stuff.
No, you just no. Well,
no.
You see. C B B B C A E.
Abra.
Oh, that's right.
Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Yeah, I'll show you my test results. Got 100% on all of them.
I know, right?
No, actually, I got one wrong on the L1 last time. I was pissed.
What the? So, up there where you're at, don't y'all require ASCs to work on customer vehicles?
No, we require state certification.
State certification.
But if you have your ASCs, you automatically get your state certification.
What's harder?
I would have no idea. I would have to assume the ASC is. I haven't taken a state certification since I was like 19 years old.
What the hell they want you certified?
They're just a way to tax you.
Yeah, true.
It's a way to tax you.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't have to have the ASC, but is it equivalent?
It's either or.
Well, you have to have the state. Well, if you have, like you said, I guess it is either or. If you have ASE, the state will automatically recognize those areas of repair, and you got to just pay them $20, and they'll print you up a little certification and put your ASE. But you pass on ASE, they'll pass you in the state of Michigan on those, and print it on there. But you got to pay them $20 every year.
Yeah, it's just bullshit.
Or you can go to Secretary of State here and Michigan, and take your state certifications and pass them, and you'll still be legal to work. But if you have your ASEs, you automatically get the states.
So you can't just be some Joe Schmo off the street and go work in the shop and expect to
No,
work on vehicles.
I think there's about 7 states that require state certification out of all 50.
Not Georgia.
Not Georgia, not Tennessee, not Kentucky. I'm trying to think of states that do.
I don't think Florida does either.
What we got, Turner? What we get?
This is one of the classroom textbooks.
Oh, that stuff's so easy. I'm already done reading it.
Hmm.
A little faster.
I want my Lincoln Tech one. I know who has it, but I don't know if they have it anymore.
Who wrote the
You
Lincoln
just
Tech?
went backwards. I just forgot everything I read.
Was the Lincoln Tech the Bosch one that was written by Bosch?
Let me see. Lincoln Tech.
Because
Auto.
I know Bosch.
No,
wrote
it
it
was
was down there.
Norcross Lakes.
auto mode.
Classroom manual.
Don't
That's not
remember.
how you learn how to fix the freaking car, not the goddamn classroom.
You learn the basics
Well,
in the
let's
classroom.
give
You
it
learn
a
what
right
you're
history.
looking
I
for.
hit you across the head with this.
I need
Second
to
time
buy
you
one.
do something I don't listen to, I hit you with this. Don't ask me about the third.
All right, hold on, Turner. I'm gonna share your screen real quick.
About
Okay.
5 hours from Savannah.
It was this
Screen.
one. I don't know who.
Systems
Made it.
approach. Is there a name
That's the
name,
book I
name
had.
on the bottom of it?
Native. I know that's not. Oh, fuck.
Isn't
don't know.
it an NATF book?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bosch. Bosch wrote that
Is it
one.
Bosch?
Yeah.
Look at
Bosch
this.
writes some of the best friggin' textbooks in the world, man.
That's probably my book right there. God dang.
Buy it
Is your
back,
name
buy
in it?
buy back,
I
buy
don't
it
know.
back,
I don't know.
If your name's not in it, it's not yours.
Buy it back.
I don't remember. I haven't seen that book. I haven't seen that book in about 10 years.
So
9,
it's
10
gone through
years.
a bunch of people then.
Maybe. It was one of my friends. I let him use it because he was wanting to get his ASCs.
See,
Like,
there's your
bro.
problem right there. That's the first thing. You should have never let him borrow it without getting his driver's license. You know the same way when you do it with tools. You do it with books.
I didn't think I was ever gonna have any interest in it anymore. Because before that, I let another
See? There it is. Another. You know exactly what's going on.
I let him use it because some personal stuff happened halfway through him being at Lincoln Tech. So when he went back, something happened to his book. I don't know what happened. And I was like, here, bro, you could use it. And then I got it back from him like a year after. And then had it for a couple months and then let another friend use it. And I was like, damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Hey, Lakes, you heading down to Savannah?
Who?
Lakes. He asked me a question or 5.
Oh shit. Okay, let me hit these real quick. ASC sirs is all anybody cares about. 100%. Hate cars. I'm not a car guy, but yeah, I'm observing other people that are into cars. Is it entertaining to you? Maybe.
I like when
Tyler?
other people fuck up stuff, like putting pads in backwards and brakes. That's funny.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
Just
speaking of
wait.
that, you need to go check that just rolled in. That is so effing funny with all the stuff that goes on there. It's
Yeah?
crazy.
Dude, I
You're talking about the channel just rolled in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am subscribed to that. I watch it
They're
every
friggin'
single day.
hilarious, man. The stuff that they did you see the pink differential?
I got you. No worry,
Got the
Lakes.
differential and
A
it's
little
all
bit of a
pink.
drive.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? So I go to test drive a vehicle today, and this is gonna come out in a short. Go to test drive a vehicle. Before I pull any car in, if it's drivable, I'm driving it to see if I hear anything, smell anything, feel anything, just so I can look for something to upsell, right? So I'm going, picking up speed, fine, no vibration. I let off, and I feel the whole car. Like, what the hell? I'm all, I don't know if that's an axle or not, because
Usually the axles are on acceleration, not decel.
Yes, exactly. And I say that in my video, and I'm like, this is like backwards. I'm like, we'll check it out in the air. Oh my god! When I found out what was wrong with it, I about shit myself.
Control arm bushings?
No, I would have been fine with that because our control arms. I've never seen a control arm pop out from the bushing. Ball joint's a different story.
Yeah.
I had a ball joint pop out on me, but I was reversing out of my stall when that happened.
Chrysler had something back on the Concords when they had the rack and pinion stuff. They had stupid little effing bushings in between the two inner tie rods, so to speak, that the bushings would wear away and they would go away. You'd never have they wouldn't fall off because they're solid metal, but you lose about 1.5 inches of play on each side. So you're talking 6 inches travel all the way around. When you get up to 60 miles an hour, those tires are going all over the place. I'm like, holy shit. You got to let off the gas and slow back down. Then
is that the death wobble thing?
No, that's for lifted Jeeps.
Oh, okay.
That's something completely different.
This is the stuff that I had to learn to do transmissions. And yes, we had to learn the formulas, and these formulas would be on the test.
That from manual?
Automatic and manual transmission rebuilding and overhauling.
Was that for like the torque multiplication of each one of the gears and crap?
Ratios, everything. Velocity, fluid velocity. Oh, it's brutal. It was
ratios.
See, that right there is like calculus in a high school. You know it, but you're never going to effing use it.
I'm a freaking astrophysicist. I can write stuff like Sheldon Cooper.
They'll use it in racing applications or like, rock crawlers, of course.
No, they won't. Not now, because everything is done computerized. It's going to tell you what the hell you need before you figure out what the first word is.
We got it.
You're right.
I know I'm right. Because they want that information today, not tomorrow.
Damn it.
We got to test the suspension job. You're getting when I'm going to make videos of this thing. It's coming up next week. Oh, this thing is priceless.
Let me
have to go through to do suspension work.
Let me knock out some of these comments. Tuition for my first session at trade school was $400 plus $28 GST Canadian for 2 months of full-time school. Loved it. They trained chefs and bakers there too, so lunch was always good. Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
Fluff, I used my Icon flush cuts like 5 times. Fuckers broke yesterday. Jaw split in half. Dude, what were you cutting? Just a biggin. That's horrible. What was he cutting? Yeah, Frosty.
His toenails. He was doing his toenails since.
Oh, gotcha. Honest opinion, not hating, to each their own. All corporations are scamming us and getting over on us. Cheaper version of the same tool is just saving money. Period. Same 3/4 inch shank. I agree. Fluffy Cliff note. What's going on, Cliff? Sorry I didn't come on with y'all on Wednesday. But yeah. Man, they didn't give us no textbook when I went to LTI. It's because we was a new generation. We got that thick book that we had to carry around. What did they do, Fred? They just gave y'all copies or what? Abracadabra. Yes, that's the go-to. Abracadabra. Kevin, what town are you in from Georgia? Yeah, I told him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question for the dealer checks here. I couldn't figure out a PL17 code cancel. Paul P. Hold on, I'm gonna focus on you.
Depends on the vehicle.
It's a crank.
Yeah, what kind of vehicle was it?
Is that not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my second one right now, and it's kicking my ass.
What car? What engine? What car? The P0.
Year, make, model, engine size.
Yep. We need that. We'll get back to you, Paul. Icon flash cuts are Taiwan.
Ecotech. It's chain fucked.
Taiwan copies, so of course they aren't Snap-on, but they also state on the package plastic and soft wire only. Made for wires are Doubt they broke cutting up zip tie. Is it near Savannah? Just to piss the Harbor Lakes. You should have made that trip next week because I'm gonna be on the Gulf Coast.
Paul P had to make
Savannah's on the other side.
I know, but I'm gonna be in the Gulf Coast though. Like
It's like a 4-hour drive from Savannah to the Gulf Coast.
well, I'm gonna be in between Alabama and Louisiana.
Okay, that's like saying I'm going to be in Kansas and you're in California.
Like dead smack in the center of that little part on the Gulf.
You know how big the Gulf is, right?
Well, I'm saying of Mississippi. Of Mississippi. You know that little 30-mile stretch? Or 60-mile stretch, however big it is. A little yeah.
09 Lexus GS 350. Probably bad timing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just to piss our Harbor Freight haters off, I'm gonna buy the Icon 50. I have an idea. Something like that, Raging. Something like that. I got something in the works. Advise that I get a new battery to start due to low battery health. Got pissed at the service advisor and told him it wasn't the battery. Car sat for 2 months. Told him probably sensor or stretch timing chain. He said tech agreed, but still going with battery to start. Was I mistaken when I thought a diagnostic would actually involve testing, or do they read codes for diagnostic? We read codes, but that code, of course, is only going to lead us in a direction.
Right.
To start.
Did you pay for them to diagnose it? They should have given you some paperwork to tell you what
Yeah.
the problem was, not just codes. If you went up to the service advisor and said, "Hey, what's this?" He's going to give you some BS line.
Yeah. So I have two. Right now. One vehicle. One of them I can't really talk too much about because of warranty purposes. Another one has 275,000 miles. And I talked about it in the video I released today. 275K. It could be a sensor. It could be fluid or oil. I'm sorry. It could be oil pressure. It could be a stretch chain. It could be the sprocket, the IVT sprocket or EVT sprocket. I'm sorry. But this thing has 275,000 miles on it. So I'm like, do I want to charge them for all the testing and diagnostics, or just tell them like, look, this engine may be tired?
Leave it up to the customer.
Exactly.
Give them
and
options.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. The advisor is gonna talk to them tomorrow. Because I was like, I explained to the advisor, I would hate to charge X amount of hours just to find out they need an engine.
Right.
And she wants the track light gone. She wants the malfunction indicator light or malfunction warning gone, which is for the crash light.
Put tape over it.
She has a steering angle sensor issue, which is going to cause that malfunction light or malfunction warning to display. And then the timing is going to cause the same warning to display. So you got to fix both of them to fix that one thing. You can't just fix one and hope it's going to fix that warning message. You got to do both.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people just think that, this one light means one thing. No, you can have like 3,000 different things pop up especially for just a check engine light. It's so crazy. Yep. Like, yeah, it's not quite as simple as what you think.
I had an EVAP.
What up, Wrenchin?
That did the same.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
I
It says
hate
so fluffy. That's why they charge you an extra $10K just for that book. I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Paul, go get your money back if they didn't tell you anything besides book knowledge.
No, we got in the shop quite a bit.
$170 and stuff. They should have gone and done a diagnostic to let you know if it's a faulty timing chain issue or something stupid like that. Plus, if it's at a dealer, they should know that kind of crap.
One thing I will not take away from that school is a couple of the instructors they have, and I still deal with one of the instructors at Nissan because the year I graduated, he transferred into Nissan, or he got hired with Nissan and became an instructor there. He's been on the channel.
P's issue.
Yeah, I remember him.
I believe that's a 4-cam engine.
Yes.
He has to see what the desired cam positions are versus what the actual positions are. And if that's way off on the scan tool.
And this is, I believe this is also one with those VVT on the cams, which can throw off that same thing, even though it may not be out of time.
Correct. You got to make sure oil level, viscosity is correct. But I'd have to assume that's okay if he's only throwing the one coat.
Correct. Yeah, low oil pressure, you'd have multiple ones if that was a problem.
Then you're probably going to need a scope and maybe check the cam sensor, make sure it ain't glitching at all. And then you might even have to check it. I mean, look up and try to catch the waveform of.
Well, if you got a decent scan tool,
but that would be an ask because you need a good known wave pattern. But if you're finding no other problems, it's most likely timing has jumped.
No, it would throw off the other ones too if the timing has jumped.
It's confusing.
On
one code.
On ours, I don't know how everybody else's is, but on ours, normally it's a locked actuator, a locked sprocket.
Yeah. There's trash in it and it can't move the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
How many miles in the car?
Bad or the solenoid's bad.
Yeah.
On which one, Richard?
On Paul Pease.
On Paul Pease?
Have you popped the valve cover off and hand cranked it over to see how the chains are reacting, if there's any backlash or spring load on it?
You would hear that though.
Not always.
When it starts up in the morning, if it's cold, you would hear it. It'd sound like a crrr and then go away.
You hear it.
Yeah.
You hear a little rattle.
Yep. That would tell you got low oil pressure and that tensioner, and it would just eventually build its pressure back up, and then you'd have no problem. Yeah, 230K, you got trash in that motor.
Oh yeah.
Throw a liter of diesel in it, run it till it's warm, drain it out, fill it up, and see what happens.
Yeah, with 230K, I would say probably stretch chains.
230K, you got to replace the chains, the tensioners.
Yep, guides, the whole smack.
Guides, actually not the solenoids necessarily, but the gears, the VVT.
Cam sprockets.
Hey, well, you have a point right there. Quick wrench, possibly, the guide, what if it's worn off too, where it's creating a lot of slack?
But you would still hear it.
Yeah, you'd hear it, and you'd hear it like when you rev the engine too. You'd hear.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if they're so worn down, you'll hear the chains. Frosty, yes, it is a rain branded.
There's no such thing as runs fine, but rough idle. If there's a rough idle, it doesn't run fine.
Seriously, just add a liter of diesel to the oil, run it till it's warm, drain it, throw some fresh oil in it, and see what happens. If it's dirty, that diesel will knock everything out and clean it without doing any damage.
This is where that BG stuff comes into play.
Yeah.
No, don't use that stuff. No.
Yeah.
Lex, I thought you were on the road.
Diesel, just diesel. If you flush an engine, only use diesel.
Diesel costs too damn much.
Harbor Freight haters, Harbor Freight lovers are funny.
Saying a car runs fine but has rough idle is like saying my air conditioning is blowing cool, but actually it's really blowing hot air at you. It means it ain't working.
So, quick wrench on this comment you have. You know why I talk about Harbor Freight? Why I will and continue to talk about Harbor Freight? The masses.
Yeah,
exactly. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, even though it is like free advertisement,
Harbor Freight is giving away shit to a select few.
Yeah,
Harbor Freight is using all the rest of you YouTubers out there free advertisement, and you're getting it shoved right up your ass. You ain't getting no discount in their store, no free tools, and you're doing it. I don't know why. Because Harbor Freight is not the end all be all. Even the Icon series of tools,
it's not.
For the most part, sucks. Gear wrench,
but do you know what the thing is though? Is Gear Wrench only makes X amount of tools, so you buy what you can out of Gear Wrench, but what they don't have, Icon covers everything else.
Is using everybody on YouTube. YouTube is turning to Harbor Freight's best friend.
Like with Icon, you can actually get it to build a
on YouTube
set,
every day.
set.
They don't even need Harbor Freight doesn't even need to advertise their Icon shit. YouTube is doing
all they need. Yep, all they need is the YouTubers to freaking buy their tools and put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who's buying those tools? Wait a minute. Who's buying those tools, Fluff?
Yeah, wires.
Exactly, not the professionals using every day, all day, every day, beating the hell out of them every day, all day.
Which is perfectly fine for what they do.
What is a DIY? Do it yourself.
OWI.
What's a do it yourselfer fucking say about them? Oh, they're great. They work great all the time.
Sure, until you break them.
Fluff, I'm not going to go buy that ball joint set that they're coming out with. That's a copycat of Snap-ons.
Why not?
I'm not gonna buy any of their.
What if Snap-on has their hand in it?
You know why I'm not gonna buy any of these? Because I already got these.
What if Snap-on has their hand in them?
Well, Snap-on doesn't have their hand in them.
What if it comes out
left Snap-on and are now working with Harbor Freight?
What if it comes out that Snap-on is actually Icon? Then what?
You think they are Snap-on?
Then what? Then
they're going to have some liability problems.
World War III before that happens. Worry more about World War III. Which
Icon for seasoned techs
World War III
is not acceptable, but for a new person getting into trades, you can go down to Harbor Freight, get a complete set of tools. Every tool that you need under one brand with a warranty to start you off with for under $5,000. You can't do that anywhere else. That's why I like places like Harbor Freight for their Icon brand. They're offering a mid-grade tool that will get you by till you make the money to afford the
Turner. They had that before they had Icon.
Yeah, but now they're actually streamlining it. They're making better tools.
I wouldn't do Icon to start off because Icon's still fucking expensive.
Exactly why they're not selling that much of it. I know this for a fact because I know the regional manager for Harbor Freight that he's actually leaving the company, so I'm not going to mention his name.
But
he says a large majority of their stock, of tools are sitting on their shelves collecting dust. Like they can't get rid of the toolboxes. They can't sell the toolboxes. The Icon toolboxes their sales on them suck.
Because
everybody's buying the US General. Everybody's buying the US Generals. They're not buying the Harbor Freights or the Icons.
The Icons?
They're not buying the Icons. They're buying the US Generals.
And these are technicians? You can't expect a DIYer to buy a huge box like that, especially the only way to buy it is on credit with a credit card that you have to get approved.
Well, who else is going to buy $5,000 worth of shit?
I know. Yeah. I know. But that's why they're coming out with the Icon.
I mean, there's a lot of things that Harbor Freight has that are very freaking useful, and at a very reasonable price point at a low cost. Yeah, honestly, their step drill bits work very well.
I haven't used them. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't used a whole bunch of tools from them.
Step drill bits, they work very well.
The only time I utilize Harbor Freight is for my clip pliers, the clip removal pliers, the pushpin pliers, oil filter wrenches. And then something that it like a oil pressure test, an oil pressure gauge.
I use them for
I needed it like now, and I couldn't wait for a truck.
Like it would be cool if a company like Apex or Brian Industries, who owns all of them, took all their companies between all the companies that are part of Apex. They all make all the tools needed to make a complete set. If a company like that was to turn around and make technician sets with their tools, their mid-grade brand, then that would be a better deal. But those guys aren't stepping up the plate going, we got new techs that need to get in. They have to have good tools that they can count on. Let's make complete sets like Craftsman used to be able to go into Sears in the 80s. You get 2,000 piece kit. Every tool you need to do the job in that toolbox for like $5,000. Bam. Every tool that you need. Like that's the thing. We need companies that will come in and say, we're going to offer a mid-grade tool. It's not going to be like a Snap-on, but it's going to be a quality tool. We're going to back it with a lifetime warranty, and that and it's a complete set. But that's the thing is
Hell, I
everyone has to
started.
go to this store, this store, this store, this store, or go to a truck.
I've talked about. I started off with the damn $89 5-piece air tool set from Central Pneumatics.
Yes, and I bet you that die grinder was the best die grinder you ever used.
When I started off,
man.
I had my own forge. I used to make my tools before I could get the car fixed.
Uh-huh.
I just have to melt down the metal, make the mold,
Are you from India?
pull it off, hammer it out, design it, smooth it out.
He's from India.
No, hey,
I used
just
to
be
walk
glad you
up
guys
to
are in
the
South
place at
Africa.
school.
In South Africa, the mechanic school down there, they have one mechanic school. It looks like a scrap yard. You go in to learn. The instructor comes out. He takes a drive belt off the vehicle, says, here's the tools. Throw you a bunch of broken tools. Says half an hour to fix it. If you don't have it fixed, he comes back with that belt and beats you with it. Like they are some of the toughest mechanics, those guys down in South Africa.
Frosty said, I got the damn thing off the truck, so I didn't have to fork over $150. Just put it on the truck account, and the money goes to an American family, not her and Sprint. You talking? Who'd you get it from, Frosty? You got it from Snappy. Advertise all brands. There you go. Advertise Matco. I had all books AST 1 through 7. Death wobble is any vehicle. Trucks in general with gearbox steering is prone to death wobble, and why they use stabilizers.
What's a stabilizer?
Talk
about the little stupid shock thing that makes the Jeep act crazy.
Oh, yeah, it makes it look nice.
I'm joking.
It's a shack. Name the type of power flow through an auto trans. What, Frosty? What do you mean? I'm not gonna say it again.
Hydrostatic. It's hydrostatic flow.
What I call it earlier?
Nothing.
Fluid motion.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
So once you guys retire, what are you guys gonna do with all your tools?
Sell them.
That little boy right there.
I like that.
This little boy right here.
Put them on eBay.
What am I going to do with him? Well, I don't have a little boy. Well, I'm going to keep him because I'm not going to die.
Oh.
Y'all don't know. Dave's kicking 100 right now.
Whoa.
Tuck everlasting right here.
No, honestly, I'd probably set up if I'm like hitting that point in time where I don't feel so well anymore. I might like throw him in my will and be like, give them to somebody that could use them, a younger tech.
I like that.
I'm gonna give them away on the YouTube channel. My last giveaway.
Your last giveaway?
My last giveaway.
My tools will go to the local college.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
That's what's happening.
I can't give all my stuff away when I retire because I know I'll say I don't want to touch nothing no more. I'm done with this shit.
Every time I buy a tool,
I want to go to freaking Jamaica. I want to.
That's the Grim Reaper.
I want to go to
Grim Reaper Pry Bar.
I don't care about my tools no more. The first time I go to look for a tool and it's not there, I'm like pissed off.
I'll retire when I find all my 10 millimeters.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
I already got an idea of what I'm gonna do with my tools, and hopefully he's young enough and younger enough than me to do something with them useful. Because he's gonna make a fortune. I'm gonna give my shit to Jason.
Jason?
JWC.
Oh.
He ain't
So
far
what was
away. He'll drive up from Cincinnati and come pick my shit up.
What was the problem on the deceleration? Lakes, that's to come. You're gonna see the video tomorrow.
Yeah, keep the panties on.
I shotgunned a diagnosis without fully looking at it, and then when I started making the video for the customer, I was like, "Holy hell!" Because I was just doing the video real quick for YouTube, and then I was like, "Disregard the last video," which I'm gonna still put out both. Disregard the last video. This is what I found, and I about shit myself.
Well,
2009 Lexus G350. Hold on, Renchi. Let me get through a couple comments that way we could, because I need to shut this down in about 15-20 minutes. No, we wrote all our stuff down. Damn, they gave y'all carpal tunnel before y'all even could start wrenching. Death wobble was an alignment issue. I thought mostly on the Ford trucks. Jeeps had it too, right? 3.5. The V6, it was a softer cotter pin for a chain hook, tiny one, and only one side. They should have done it. Oh, okay. I paid 170. Told them what? They told me nothing because I already knew what. You shouldn't have to pay just for them to pull a code.
Right. They should tell you
That
exactly
is
what the code's doing.
insane. Now, if they charged a $50 hookup fee, that fine, whatever. But they charge you a full diagnostic.
Yeah, it's for 1 hour diag.
Wow. Paul P, is that not a 4 cam? Need to see cam desired position compared to actual. May need a scope. Possible bad cam or timing off phase or bad or low. Many causes. Definitely a lot of causes. Yes, double overhead cams. It's VVT. I hate VVT. I fucking hate it. Oh, it's fine.
Blame it on Honda.
VTech. Just wanted to make sure I didn't sound crazy. You ain't sounding crazy, bro. I think you're in the right now. 230K. Don't want to touch anything. Runs fine, but idle's rough. That's because something. Now, what's your timing at? It could be retarded or too advanced, so your valve overlap is not allowing correct combustion.
Yeah, that'd be that mechanical cam phaser doing that.
Yeah.
Here's the question: was there any other codes with it that could cause that could cause
that,
it? Like
that's another one too.
Like
a P0078. If we got a P0078, we chase the P0078 first. No, if only one cam jumped. Not if only one cam jumped. Yeah. Let me see. Thanks for the advice, Jen. Greatly appreciate it. Always, Paul. That's why we're here, buddy. Fluffy, did you see the email I sent you? Yes, that big old freaking socket. That was crazy, bro. I'll rephase. It accelerates normally, but has a rough idle. Yep, that's probably a sprocket. Might be a sprocket locked.
I doubt it's a jump chain with one code.
I doubt it.
That's 4 cam engine to my knowledge.
Thanks again, guys. No problem, Paul. And plus, even if it did jump timing, if you're gonna rephase it,
no jump timing. Jump timing. You're not gonna just get one code.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Plus, it'd run a whole lot worse.
There's a couple other things. There's a couple other things that will retard the cam timing and trigger their code. It's not just it's like it could just be a
cam sensor's bad.
Cam sensor or crank sensor.
It could be a VVT solenoid. It could be oil flow. It could be a bad phaser.
Crank sensor, I would say no. Because that's for all the cylinders, not just one.
Because it's not throwing codes for anything else.
Look at this.
Exactly.
That's the thing. The Ford crank sensors don't always trigger a code. Sometimes they just go out of sync or they don't sync, and there's no code with it, and it causes all kinds of problems.
Y'all
like
see,
what?
This big ass socket, this big ass weighted socket.
I got those. I got a set of those.
Hell,
dude, man, they take off. They take off those crankshaft sprockets with no problem. Done.
Yeah. Use a little 3/8 to do it.
That's why I kept the Japanese made 4,000 foot-pound 1.5 inch air impact. So I don't have to buy those.
See, I've used Spray and even Hart for years. Fancy tools are not necessary, but big name is more for status. Well, giving better product, but not needed.
To each their own.
Yep, to each their own. Praise Mac, praise Snap-on. Blessed are the real tools. Don't let them gang up on you. Frosty, what are you talking about? It's all Matco here, baby.
See, in my world,
my shop rarely shows up.
In my world, every month that I buy new tools, my old ones that I've replaced them with get given, like the shops that I go work with and go visit, the techs that have been there for like 5 years or more, they get my hand-me-downs all the time.
Yeah.
So I just bought a new one here. This one.
Look at this. JWC. U.S. General boxes are proven to be used by techs 10 or more years with no problem. Most of the time, they only upgrade to tool trucks because they started making more of this and peer pressure. Wanting the nicest box in the shop. It's like John said, status.
JWC is totally correct, but I gotta be honest with you.
Get rid of those kits. There are roughly 630, 660 pieces.
the biggest reason I ever upgraded in toolboxes is for the depth.
Yeah, I ran out of room.
Yeah, it's true. Depth.
That 30-inch depth is awesome.
I wish I would have got the 81. To be honest, the 81.
Also upgraded to the newer ones because of the power banks on the drawers.
Yep.
Because I used to have people swap out batteries, or like take your Streamlight batteries or your, several tooled batteries, just so, and then you end up with the bad ones.
Yeah. Apex Gear Wrench is making complete socket sets for Harbor Freight now under Quinn brand. See, and that's the thing. I feel like Harbor Freight is starting to get these professional grade tool companies into their stores. That's why I feel like Snap-on has a hand in Icon in some way.
Well, how
some
much?
Way, shape, or form?
Good question here. Everybody and their brother should know this by now that the new Icon pry bars are Mayhew's. What is their price point, and what is their price point compared to Mayhew's actual price point? Not talking about Matco's.
Mayhew
Matco is a Mayhew.
Yes.
There's others that use Mayhew for pry bars. I'm just curious. Is there
Mayhew Dominators on Amazon are going for $9.99, so $100 for a 5-piece set. The Icon. Sorry guys, I type slow. Just the 55-inch is $100 for the 55. But see Pittsburgh. Do they have a set, or they're only selling that big one?
I have no idea what Icon.
I only see the 58-inch, but I know they're supposed to be coming out with the set, right?
I just know that Icon supposedly is going to have pry bars. When I know they're made by Mayhew. If they're cheaper than Mayhew's actual list price on them, that leads me to believe that Icon might be pulling, Harbor Freight might be pulling the same shit Walmart pulls and makes Mayhew build them cheaper. So you might not be getting the same quality of tool.
Go buy it.
So
Mayhew snap shit out of it.
Mayhew Dominator on this website. This is the only website I found the 58-inch on. LewisContractorSales.com has it for $110, so they're $10 cheaper at Harbor Freight.
Because like Walmart's notorious for dictating a price. Walmart is notorious for dictating a price to a supplier, and it forces that supplier to manufacture that shit cheaper. And somebody say, "Well, why would they do that?" Well, Walmart is the biggest
contract.
retailer. Walmart's the biggest retailer in the world of their type.
Right.
Everybody
rather
wants to
sell more in volume than in
so
price.
Acer makes a computer, a laptop. The one they make for Best Buy, the one they make for Target, the one they make for Walmart. They may all look identical. The Walmart one is a super piece of shit by far than the others. I'm curious if that's going on with Harbor Freight. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I found a Dominator 58-inch curved pry bar at Walmart for $96. So I guess Harbor Freight's right in that area. In that area. Let me see. We never see Snap-on here. Mac, almost never. I can't be bothered. Gear Wrench. I don't know why. It's the Snap-on people and the Harbor Freight people that really they go crazy. Gear Wrench 702 piece set. Holy hell! I covered all my tools out of jawbone of an ass.
When I first started, my first kit that I got from Sears had my timing light, had my impact gun, had my air drill, had my die grinder. It had everything, like literally everything. It had no fluff. It had no filler crap.
So you had a timing light that were you on,
8 years
were you
old.
on time to work every day?
Sport lifting.
What's the timing light?
Back in those days when I started, we still had.
What is a timing light? We have to discuss this. What is a timing light?
Back in my day, we used to use a sundial.
Oh, you know what a timing light is. You just never probably use one.
Is it a flashlight?
Yeah, here go the flash, and you look at the harmonic balance.
I used to use a sundial to set the timing on my engine.
Was that on distributor or point?
Both.
My Kirkland box is 8 years old and just fine, including forklifting it periodically into a 1 ton because we get shifted to another shop. What was the price point on that Kirkland box? I saw a similar comment on Facebook. I thought he was talking out of his ass. For what?
Well, I mean, it depends on what he's saying.
For?
He could be an ass and talking out his mouth, so same thing.
True. Yeah, my son gets everything. Mine too. Actually, I think I'm gonna give him that rat fink, maybe, if he wants to do this, or I'll just give it to him. There's 2 types of power flow in autos. One is Ravenel, and the other is what more common. Fluid.
I use Quality Tools over here.
Black and Decker.
Put your stuff
that's
down.
Mac right there.
That's
embarrassing.
Price one from Walmart. It's the Walmart Fisher Price one.
I'll be fixing the hospital bed I'm laying in. Oh Lord, Shopcat, put the wrenches down, bro. Put the wrenches and the screwdriver down, Shopcat. Turner, Alex's complete canvas set is a big Husky set. They also have a huge gear wrench set. My tools go to my kids. One box goes to AZ for my 2 kids there, and the other box stays here with my other 2. Already set up, getting prepared. There you go.
I noticed with a lot of those big sets that those companies are doing are full of a lot of fluff and fillers, like little Torx bits and screwdriver bits and Allen keys that you really don't need. Like it's like 756 pieces, but only 465 of them you're going to use.
Yeah.
Until that one time you need
AWC is going to drive up to Quick Wrench. Look at that. What up, cuz? What up, cuz? Next week, bro. Next week. If I ever come to Cali, I'm definitely stopping by Frosty. Also, there you go. If you're back streaming, I'd appreciate it. All right, Frosty. If I didn't start over in 2020 and was more comfortable in life, I would definitely support more tool truck drivers. But until then, eBay Marketplace for the win. Most of the time. Might be a stick guide.
You can get stuff on eBay.
All the possibilities is why I don't want to touch it until I knew what to replace. Look at it. Yeah. It's even hard just pulling the timing cover because it's in those phasers are internal. Man.
Yeah, I'd still use a scanner first, a good high-end scanner to look at stuff before anything gets torn apart.
Tow truck boxes are definitely better box though, no question, but you could technically retire off a US General box. Teach. I'm there, Jardy. I'm there. Thank you for coming through. $100. $100 for what, Raging? For that
pry bar set.
Oh, yeah. 138 Mayhew Icon 99. I'm actually finding it like 85 to 110 for the Mayhew. It just depends who's selling it.
Put that shit down.
$20 off coupon. $20 off coupon at Harbor. Mayhew 54, Icon 58. Icon does not have a set. They don't. They should. Only the
that
big
was nasty.
I don't think.
Or was that the door?
I don't think
that was
the length
nasty.
of the pry bar. I don't think the length of the pry bar is different. I think the length of the handle is different.
Possible.
We're talking about tools, right?
Only the big one. They only got the big one, but they have chisel set for Mayhew also. You know what I like? I like the damn pry drivers. I like the pry drivers from Mayhew. Those are pretty cool. Got an injector.
Look at how melted that thing is.
Oh, Lord. Good point, Dave. Definitely a possibility.
Why are you saving
TVs
stuff?
are a perfect example. Best Buy, Samsung, usually much higher than Walmart. Bro, my Samsung from Best Buy ain't doing so well. Unsure if they are a tool to make it cheaper or if I should say lower quality. Very interesting topic. Unsure. I would have to believe the same Harbor Freight has a lot of stores. Can see Mayhew making good deal with. I mean, look at the scanner. It's gonna be cheaper.
Yeah,
that's,
but you
that's
know
a
what?
big known name.
Once they throw their name Icon on it, Launch, I believe, is a fucking product line who's going to be making them for Harbor Freight. Once they throw Icon on it, Icon is responsible for the support. Launch is going to be responsible for support of that scan tool. Is Harbor Freight prepared to support that scan tool Because what was it called? The Zyrtec or Zyrtec?
They're not. No, they're gonna want you to contact whoever the actual manufacturer
And
is.
launch is going to tell you to call Harbor Freight because it doesn't say launch on it. It says Icon. Have a Top Don. Top Don is a launch. Have a Mako scanner. It's a launch. And you call launch, and they'll ask you what you have, and they're going to say call Mako. They're going to tell you to call Top Don. Well, both Mako and Top Don have support sites for it.
There's two different Mayhew part numbers: 14-120 and 40-116. Not sure the difference.
There you go, Dave. You got one of these.
ATP 205 cylinder. It worked on my rear main.
The analog reader or what?
Damn.
Analog amp gauge.
What I learned is those sealers. What do? They just swell up the seals, right? Let us know how long that works, Mike. Yo, what up? How to? I know the line at Harbor Freight is long on the weekends, and they
What's up, John?
Raking in the dough. Yeah. Hello, everyone. What's going on? Diabolical. We got Paul P gifted 5 fluffy Mexicanic memberships. What up, Paul? Thank you, bro.
Can I use this for head gaskets?
I have another question.
Ben, East Coast Ken, Kelly, Kells, Noob, and Martin was all gifted. Make sure y'all thank Paul. I appreciate you, Paul.
I have another quick question before you continue on with the comments. Another quick question. I think that is an important question. Icon is going to come out with these scan tools, the T6, the T8, the T10, whatever they're going to freaking call them. You go into it. It's a brick and mortar store, right? You're going to go in there, and maybe you're just a do-it-yourselfer. Maybe you're a young tech. Who in there is going to know their ass from a hole in the ground and guiding you into the right thing?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody.
So you already got no support from the beginning.
Well,
correct? Or am I?
That's why they got us. That's why they got us.
It's no different than being a brand new tech and stepping on the truck for the first time and looking like the holy grail. The guy's going to sell you whatever you want.
Yeah.
Guilty.
It's a new toolbox.
Guilty. What up, Diabolical?
One set of pliers in that top drawer.
You know what got me? You know what got me in a
$20,000 Epic 84 that you paid. You got a great deal on it with all the rebates and everything. You only paid $14,000 for it, or $12,000.
Yeah, only.
Only. What was
what got me on my box?
But now the technician drops this one wrench in the box and this other hammer in the box. Is like, man, I got a badass setup. You only got 2 tools in the box.
You know what got me?
10 millimeter.
They got me on the bottom of the receipt.
10 mil.
Get approved for $10,000 of tools for $25 a week.
Oh yeah, that'll fuck you up.
That's
what right there.
Got me. What up, Diabolical? Yeah, that got me hard. I mean, it didn't get me hard. It got me. It got me.
Well, I got you, JWC. I got you, JWC Tech.
Trying to sober up.
I'll wait till Paul gets to the couch.
Where you at? What are you doing? 2 hours ago. Why do I miss these, man? Turbo Flush. I have no idea, bro. Just mental note. 10 o'clock Central. I don't know where you're located. It's 10 o'clock Central. I'm normally on Fridays.
I thought you said you weren't coming on tonight.
No, next week. Next week I'm gonna be in the Mississippi. Hello. Diabolical. Rent JWC T7, T8, T10. Are those Twerks supposed to have better?
No. These are the scan tools. I know. But this is what I'm talking about. This is where it becomes questionable. You walk in a store. Hell, you go in a parts store. Your parts counter guy, on average, doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
True.
Yeah, he does. He knows his ass. He wipes it every day.
Yeah.
Well, what's got the parts at Harbor Freight can know about scan tools?
Price.
Exactly.
Put the noodle back.
Why do I got a noodle? Why do I have a noodle?
All right, let
To
me
use
hit
a noodle.
this last comment real quick, and then we're gonna shut it down. Might not be brick and mortar quick range. Might be bamboo, banana leaves, and rice paper. Oh, all right, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. I gotta shut it down. I cannot stay on too late. I have to be at work in the morning. I'll
Me
talk
too.
to these guys for a little bit backstage, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend. And we'll try to maybe next week Thursday. I'll try to stream. That way, I still give y'all 2 streams next week. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Have a good
You
weekend.
having a seizure up there, dude?
And we'll see y'all Tuesday. Good night.
Later, fam.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that.